Welcome everyone to the fourth class. In today's class, we are going to discuss about how to recognize the facial images along with gender, age, and emotion using DeepFace model. So before recognizing the faces, we need to know about what is a DeepFace. For that, you have to open the Google and then you have to type DeepFace. So you can see the websites. So I'm going to open Geek for Geeks. So you have to open the website. So you can see DeepFace is a model for facial recognition created by Facebook. So using the DeepFace, we can train the dataset and recognize the dataset. So if you want to study about DeepFace, you can use the website Geek for Geeks. So it will provide all the step-by-step procedure for facial recognition using DeepFace along with the dataset. So we are going to use the DeepFace for recognizing the facial image. So you have to create the function def recognize face of embeddings. So using the output of trained dataset, we are going to recognize the facial image. Embedding will be useful for recognizing the facial. So you have to create variable for capturing the images. So you have to type capture equal to cv2 dot video capture of 0. 0 is for webcam. So using the webcam, we are going to recognize the face. So after that, we are going to check whether we can capture the image or not. For that, you have to type while true return comma frame equal to capture dot read off. We are going to read the facial image in the webcam. So if the webcam does not capture the image or cannot capture the image, we are going to print failed to capture image. So if your webcam doesn't work, you have to allow access. So after that, we are going to convert the colored image captured from our webcam to gray images, because CV2 only uses gray images for facial recognition along with facial detection. So you have to type CVT color frame comma CV2 dot color to gray. We are going to convert colored images to gray. So after the gray images are converted, we need to use the hair cascade classifier to detect the faces. So you have to type faces equal to cv2 dot cascade classifier cv2 dot cascade plus you have to type the name of the XML file. So it will detect the faces. Also, you can use the scale for your facial image. Gray comma 1.3 comma minimum neighbors 5. So it is the same procedure we had done in the first class. We need to convert the images to gray color. So after that, we are going to provide the bounding box for the detected face. You have to type the coordinates x, y, width and height in faces. Face image. We need to create box. So face image equal to frame of. So we need to create frame for our output. For that only you have to provide the coordinates y plus h and x plus width. You have to provide height and width for your frame. So after that you have to type cv2 dot rectangle of. So it will provide the bounding box. Rectangle of frame comma x y and then x plus h and then y plus w, x plus w comma y plus h comma, and then you have to provide the color of the bounding box. I'm going to provide blue color. So if you want green color, you can also type the color and then thickness will be 2. So we have successfully created the bounding box for the recognized face. Now we are going to find the age, gender, emotion of the detected face. For that we are going to use the DeepFace model. You have to type DeepFace dot analyze of face image. We are going to analyze the facial image. Accents like gender, age, emotion. So the deep face is very, very useful. We can recognize the face, find the age, find the gender, find the emotion. All will be done using deep face. Comma, enforce detection equal to false. So this is how you can find the age, gender, emotion. So after that, if any error occurs, like we need only string value, not list, for that you have to type this code to rectify the error. So you have to type if is instance of analyze comma list. So inside the if, you have to create the list. Analyze equal to analyze of 0. So it will remove the error. So after that, we are going to provide the age, gender, emotion in the output. For that, you have to create the variable for the age, gender, and then emotion. So age equal to analyze of age, and then gender equal to analyze of gender. And then you have to type gender equal to gender if is instance of gender, comma string, and then you have to type else max of gender, comma key equal to gender, comma get, gender dot get. So this code is nothing but sometimes the output shows two genders like woman and man in the same output, but we need only one output. Correct output will be shown in the output. For that only we need to type max condition. Maximum predicted output will be shown in the captured image. Also, you have to type the same code for the emotion. because sometimes it will provide all the emotions like anger, sad, happy, neutral, but we need only correct emotion. For that only, again you have to use the max condition. Max analyze of emotion, comma, key equal to analyze of emotion dot get. We need only correct emotion. So we does not need all emotions. We need only one. So that's why you have to use max condition for gender and then emotion. So we have successfully created the variable for age, gender and emotion. With the help of DeepFace, it will predict the output. Now we are going to predict the facial image using the DeepFace. For that, you have to take face embedding equal to DeepFace dot represent of face image. So using the face image, we are going to predict the output. And then you have to use the same model FaceNet. So you all know that FaceNet is very useful for detecting and recognizing the facial image. Model equal to FaceNet, and then you have to type enforced detection equal to false. And then you have to type 0 and then embedding. So this value will be stored in the variable face embedding. So the first one is for recognizing the age, gender, emotion, and second one is for recognizing the trained facial image. So after that, we need to provide correct output for the predicted image. For that, we are going to use the similarity function, match equal to none, and then max similarity equal to -1. So if the value of the threshold is greater than the max similarity, then that value will be present in the predicted image. For that only, we are providing max similarity equal to -1. So after that, you have to create the for loop for the predicted image. So after that, you have to create for loop for the predicted image. So if there are many faces in the webcam, we need to predict the images. So you have to type for I, person embeddings in embeddings.items. So all the feature values will be present in the embeddings. With the help of embeddings, we can easily predict the output. So you have to type for embed in persons dot embeddings. You have to type similarity. We need to find the similarity between the facial image using the numpy. So you have to type numpy dot face embedding, embed slash divide numpy dot linear dot normalization. We need to normalize the data set. We need to remove the unwanted features from our embedding value. So unwanted features will reduce our accuracy. For that only, we need to normalize the data set. We need to remove the unwanted. Star multiply numpy dot linear normalization of embed. So it will be stored in the similarity. So after that, we need to compare the similarity with the max similarity. So if the similarity is greater than max similarity, we can change the value of the max similarity. Max similarity equal to similarity. And then match equal to I. So that will be our person. And then you have to create the if condition. If max similarity greater than 0.7. So that will be our confidence score. So if the confidence score is 0.7, the max similarity must be greater than confidence score. Then we can easily predict the image. You have to provide the label for the predicted image. So you can type match, max similarity. So that will be the value like 0.7, 0.1. Floating value. So using the label, it will provide the name of the predicted image like Bill Gates 0.2, Elon Musk 0.7. So it will be present in the output. Else, if unknown face is detected in our webcam, we need to provide the label like unknown. Only trained data set will be recognized. If the data set is not trained with unknown value, it will provide the label unknown. You have to type label equal to unknown person. Then you have to display the text in the frame. So you have to type display text equal to f of, first we need to provide the name of the person like Bill Gates. That will be stored in the label. And then age of the person. So the age can be 20, 25, 30, 40 based on the facial image. So the age will be integer. And then we have to provide the gender. So the gender must be accurate gender. So you have to type gender. So the accurate value can be men or woman. And then you have to provide the emotion. So emotions can be neutral, angry, sad, happy based on the facial image. So after that, you have to put the text in the frame. For that, you have to type cv2.putText of frame, comma, display text of xy minus 10 cv2 dot, you have to type the font simplex. So it will be present in your frame. You have to type the scale for the font 0.5 and the color of the font. You can type your own color. I am going to type white color and then thickness will be 2. So after that, we have to provide the exception. So if the face cannot be detected or recognized, we will provide the exception. So you have to type print and then you have to type the value face cannot be recognized or cannot be recognized. You can type your own value. So after that, you have to show the frame for the output. For that only you have to type cv2.imshow. So it will show the output. recognized face or recognizing face. You can type your own sentence. And then you have to type comma frame. So if we want to close the capture, we need to provide the key for closing the image. So if I type Q, then the webcam will be closed. For that only you have to type ORD of Q. If the user select Q, the capturing will be stopped. So that's why you have to use break condition. So after that you need to release all the values and then you have to break all the windows. So that's it guys, we have successfully created the code for recognizing the face. So it is very simple. First we need to open the webcam to capture the image. Then we need to convert the image to gray color. And then using the hair cascade, we can detect the faces. And then you have to create the frame size. After that, we need to predict the age, gender, emotion from the detected face. Age, gender, emotion. You have to create the variable for age, gender and emotion. So after that, we predicted the facial image using FaceNet model. So DeepFace uses one of its model FaceNet to detect the facial image using the embedding. So embedding contains all the values, trained values. So after that we have created the similarity for finding the accurate predicted image. So using the similarity with a confidence score, we can easily predict the output. So if unknown image is detected, we will provide the output unknown. After that, we have just created the text for the output, age, gender, emotion with the font size. At last, we are closing the output. So that's it. In the next class, we are going to complete our project.